Hi, this is Stephanie Miller from The Stephanie Miller Show. Please enjoy this exclusive clip from my show on Political Voices Network. Okay.
I don't blame him.
Okay. Well, I don't know, Jody. It's above my pay grade budget, but all the right people are mad, so I say Joe Biden wins again. Oh, my God.
If they can get it passed.
Yes,
Now
exactly.
they're saying it might not pass.
Oh, my
in the
God.
House.
Well, they asked Biden yesterday, like, why aren't you saying what a great deal it is? He goes, do you think that's going to help get it passed?
No kidding.
Right? I mean, of course, the problem is everybody else is saying that McCarthy totally got pantsed. Right?
Yeah.
That's the headline.
Except McCarthy.
House Republicans torch McCarthy over debt ceiling and insanity. Rhinos congratulating him for getting almost Zippo. He totally got pantsed by Joe Biden. I mean, of course, we didn't get everything we wanted, and but how we do that, Jody? Turn out in huge numbers in 24.
Yep.
I mean,
Because we can reverse all of this.
yeah,
Toot
exactly,
sweet. That's
Travis.
the best part.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, that's what I was afraid of, right? I know somebody who was it, David Frum or something, was like, Democrats, I get on Twitter and start screaming about how bad this deal is if you want it to pass. This is the problem. It's all they care about is owning liberals.
Yeah.
They don't care what's in it or who it hurts. It's just, are liberals mad enough about this? I mean, it's But yeah, I mean, from what I can, numerous House Republicans, mostly at the MAGA caucus,
Of course.
are grousing about the deal struck by Kevin McCarthy. The deal is insanity, said Ralph Norman, Republican, South Carolina. A $4 trillion debt ceiling increase with virtually no cuts is not what we agreed to. Not going to vote to bankrupt our country. The American people deserve better. Wah, wah, wah. Lauren Boebert's out. Oh, you can count me as a no on this deal. We can do better. Yeah, well, so can your husband. What? Hey, I don't know what I meant by that. Heard the call, added Dan Bishop of North Carolina. Rhinos congratulating McCarthy for getting almost Zippo in exchange for a $4 billion debt ceiling hike was enough to make you. Oh, and he did a barfing emoji, so that's good
Oh,
news.
well, hey, that's
Yeah.
classy.
Yeah. Let's see. Chip Roy, who is not a putt-putt
No.
outside Amarillo,
Weird.
despite the fact that
He should. He
perfectly
should
named.
retire and just open up a putt-putt.
He said, moreover, it accepts its spending levels. I mean, you can't make this crap up. Dan Bishop, I already did that one. Okay. That's what I looked to do first. Are the right people mad?
Even wanted man Lindsey
that's
Graham
it.
isn't happy with it.
I know he's wanted.
Oh, Lindsey got a chance. So Lindsey got a chance to butch up, which is his favorite game. Because one Russian TV host called for his assassination.
Mm-hmm.
They've also said they issued a warrant for his arrest, so he got to butch up. And
He said, I'll meet you at
Come
the
and get
Hague.
me.
I'll see you in the Hague.
Come and get me, coppers. I'll see you in the Hague.
Come and get me, pooty poot.
Please, please, Lindsay.
I'll be waiting.
Did you
for
see the Russian host called him Miss Lindsay?
Oh.
Or Lady Lindsay?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. That's our joke. That's our joke.
I'll show you, Lady Lindsay.
He's
in
pathetic,
the
but he's
Hague.
ours.
Come and get me,
Yeah,
lad. I'm ready for you.
Do I? Oh, yeah, wait.
I'll
hang on.
see you in
Get my
the,
macho
in the
music.
bunks. Don't drop the soap in
Finally.
the shower, Vlad.
Here's my offer. Harry Curry in a minute. Okay.
I have sound bites for you. so-
Oh,
Yay.
you do? Oh, yay. Okay, let's do POTUS then. Let's do Dark Brandon. I love when, by the way, they asked him about pardoning people. Somebody pardoned a
and he
Republican
laughed.
president pardoning DeSantis, and he just laughed. His Dark Brandon laughed. This big piano grill.
We've got good news. Just spoke with Speaker McCarthy, and we've reached a bipartisan budget agreement that we're ready to move to the full Congress. And I think it's a really important step forward, And it takes the threat of catastrophic default off the table, protects our hard-earned and historic economic recovery, and the agreement also represents a compromise, which means no one got everything they want. This is a deal is good news.
Thank you, Dark Brandon. Unless, as you said, these terrorists still end up trying to blow up the entire world
Yeah.
economy.
Good.
Yeah. Because, the early, obviously just a quick perusal of Twitter when this was announced. Black Knight said conservatives are already mad about the debt limit deal. That's how you know Biden won. Palmer Report said the best part is watching all these right-wingers yell, "You caved" to Kevin McCarthy. They know their side lost this battle. John Pavlovitz, it's astounding how much POTUS has accomplished, all without an actual functioning majority, thanks to Manchin and Sinema. If his administration could get clear of them, there's no limit on the good that could be done for all Americans. So that's, basically, I mean, like you were saying, Travis, even the few things that he had, a lot of it he was going to have to do anyway. There's a Republican Congress.
Yeah.
But, can be undone as soon as we
2 years.
get out, right, and vote. Bill Kristol, just interesting across the political spectrum. He said first reactions to the deal, good for the U.S., though they need to get rid of the debt ceiling in 2025.
Thank you.
That has got to be on our
agree with
list.
Bill Kristol.
Thank you, Bill Kristol. You have always been right, Bill Kristol.
Yep.
A little piece of my soul dies every time I have to say that. Number 2, good for Biden. Regarding policy, domestic spending freezes no worse than the CRs that a GOP House would have produced.
Yep.
And over the 4 years, spending on liberal priorities is up. So another Biden win. And once again, Biden was underestimated by everybody.
He always is.
But yeah, let's see what happens now. Because if a group of terrorists could actually drive us off the cliff for a first time in history, it's these lunatics.
Yep.
So we shall see.
There's still a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It ain't over.
I think
Fat lady.
Dark Brandon did bring up the 14th Amendment.
The fat lady ain't done
That might be
singing.
the 5th bullet in the chamber. Do I have 5 or 6? Okay.
Do you feel lucky, punk?
Republicans say they won't cut Social Security, Medicare, or Medicaid. But can honest, hard-working middle-class Americans really believe what these politicians say? Republicans said they wouldn't overturn Roe v. Wade. Here's what Supreme Court Justices Gorsuch, Kavanaugh, and Coney Barrett said during their Senate confirmation hearings.
Roe v. Wade. It is a precedent of the United States Supreme Court. A good judge will consider it as precedent of the United States Supreme Court.
Roe v. Wade. It's settled as a precedent of the Supreme Court.
Roe is not a super precedent, but that doesn't mean that Roe should be overruled.
Well, we saw how that turned out. They played us for fools. Tell your elected officials to keep their hands off of our Social Security and health care benefits. Fool me once. Let Majority Rule was responsible for this message. LetMajorityRule.org is a project of the Marvin Lucas Super PAC, which is responsible for and paid for this ad and is not affiliated with or authorized by any political campaign or candidate or candidates committee.